Furman, and this is NFL Countdown. Coming up next, it's the Texans gunslinging onto the field. I believe their offense will need to get on track and generate some numbers if they want a shot. Facing them, we've got the Steelers, hoping to serve up some Texas toast. Their key, a great group of receivers. My prediction, Pittsburgh, because of this man. A Pro Bowler for the first time last season, speedy wideout Hines Ward. Not a bad little season for him last year. Just a team record 112 catches and 12 touchdowns for a Steeler club that's had some pretty good receivers in the past. We ought to be seeing a lot of number 86 in this one. Texans, Steelers. Straight ahead.
All right, thank you, Chris, and welcome everyone to Steel Town. Heinz Field, here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Dan Stevens here to call the play-by-play. With me, as always, is Peter O'Keefe. And Peter, well, we ought to be in store for a pretty good football game here.
I couldn't agree more, Dan. And anytime you set foot in the city of Pittsburgh, you can't help but think of all the great Steeler teams that have called this city home. I mean, this town understands winning, and this Steeler bunch understands it as well, so they're always tough to beat here.
And Peter, let's talk quickly about one player to watch. Anyone leap out at you?
Well, Chris made a good choice earlier on, but I've got my eye on somebody else, too. Jerome Bettis. He's one of those backs that just refuses to go down. He's got so much strength that he can get 3, 4, or more yards with someone on his back. He'll have a big game.
It looks like we're ready to start. Let's go down to the field for the coin toss.
It's heads. Receive. Chris Brown kicking off.
There's the signal, and we're ready. Brown boots the opening kickoff. Randall L. decides to take it out of the end zone. Breaks the tackle, dragged down at the 27.
Catch this one in his own end zone. He makes the grab and is going to hustle it out past the 20. A good way to start off this drive.
The Steelers will start this first play of the drive at their own 27-yard line. Burris catches the hard throw, and that will be good for a gain of 8.
Let's look at the general here. 12-year man out of UCLA, and a nose for coming away with a big play when the chips are down. He's got this job for a reason. He's got the skills to pay the bills.
Second and two. Ball at the Steelers, 35-yard line.
Bettis has his number called on second down and heads upfield. No one in front of him. 35, 20, 10, 5, and he's in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Steelers!
Bettis crashes through the opposition there on a key play. Watch.
Well, he sends a message there. He's going to get those yards any way he can.
Yeah, if they want to stop him, they better bring some friends.
He gets the touchdown, Peter, and that was a very nice play.
Definitely.
Jeff Reed to attempt the extra point. Josh Miller holding.
Now the extra point, and it's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Reed rockets this one deep. Davis decides to take it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 28.
Dominic Davis caught the ball in the end zone and had a big run out of it. Saying no to the touchback was a risk, Dan, but it paid off.
The Texans offense takes the field, and they will start at their own 28-yard line. Mack takes this one way out left and picks up a couple.
Stacey Mack used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were hoping for more.
Second down with a split backfield. Mack picks up about 7, and that brings up third down.
Joey Porter tackled him so close to the markers, he can probably taste it. And along with the dirt and the grass he's trying to spit.
That's his second tackle so far. Mack takes it off the toss and runs into traffic, rips him down in the backfield, and that takes them even farther away from the markers. Fourth down coming up.
Jason Gilden executed a beautiful backfield tackle there to back him up. An awesome hit.
They came up big, caused the loss of yards, and more important, forced the fourth down. What a play by this defense.
You said it, Dano. They're all fired up down there.
Stanley gets the ball and punts it away. Randall fields the punt at the 28. Tackled at the 37.
Antoine Randall snags the football off a nice punt here and gets a few yards on the run back. The offense should be happy with that.
The Steelers had an effective first drive, and we'll see if they can keep it up. They'll start at their 37-yard line. Bettis goes right up the middle, and the ball's loose. Flat down at the 43.
Mark Bruner is going to keep his wits about him here and make a smart play. The ball's loose, but now he gains control.
Second and 4. Ball Steelers, 43-yard line.
Picks up 6 on the play, and that will bring up first down.
Marvel Smith used all his strength to excavate a hole in the D and create some room for the runner. I'll tell you what, when the O-line is clicking like that, everything is easy.
Nice second down call, and they will move the chain.
On offense, it was always a plus to avoid third down altogether, just like that.
Coleman makes a play on this and forces the incompletion. It looks like we have an injury down on the field, and, well, we'll all hope for the best up here in the booth, and as soon as we hear anything, we'll pass it along to you. Second down, 10 yards to go.
Ball Steelers, 49-yard line.
Maddox just rifles this one, and they can't connect. Incomplete.
Matt Stevens shadowed the slant route they were trying for and is able to force an incompletion.
That'll give us a third down, and the defense was ready for that call.
Well played and a good job of not giving up the short pass.
Bettis grabs the rope right side, and he's looking for room. Finally gets out of bounds at the 27. That will obviously bring up the first down.
Jerome Bettis saw he had the room, so after the catch, he made a terrific little move and got plenty more yards. That was a nice play, and you really can't coach that.
A nice run after the catch, and that's what they expect from him.
Heck, that's his job description. You won't see him running a post route, but you will see him make plays off those shorter catches.
Unloads this to the right sideline, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Marcus Coleman got himself in prime position to bat away that football before the receiver even had a shot at it.
A nice defensive play will give him his second batted ball of the game.
Great read there.
Second down, and this is the 7th play of the drive. Brown hammers the receiver and forces him to drop the ball. Incomplete.
Marcus Coleman played his coverage very snug, and as a result, the pass was incomplete.
On second down, they try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up third down.
Nice pressure that time.
Bruner goes in motion. Puts his arm into this one, and the catch is made at the 14. Eventually tackled at the 9. First down.
Mark Bruner had two guys working to break up the pass there, and neither of them can stop him. That's just great receiving skill.
3rd and long, and they get the big play to convert. What do you think of that, Peter?
I love it. That's what football is all about, making the big plays when you need to, and you can't coach that. Look at those stats. That's the definition of a standout year.
Bettis takes his 4th carry of the game and heads left. Tackled at the 3.
I'm not lying with these numbers. 5'11", 256. This is one tough running back. There are plow horses out there envious of how much this guy can drag.
And that'll do it for quarter number 1. The Steelers are out in front, 7-0. Loses about 3, and that will bring up third down.
Marcus Coleman not only cleaned the ball carrier's clock in the backfield, but buffed and polished it too. Big hit for a loss.
They don't let that play get back to the line of scrimmage, and that will bring up third down. No good. Incomplete.
Pass interference, number 91, defense. The ball is placed on the spot of the foul. Automatic first down.
Seth Payne gets a little too physical with his man here, as you can see. Way too much. That's a good pass interference call.
The defense had forced a 4th down, Peter, but that will be wiped away with this penalty.
What a costly mistake, Dan.
First and goal. Ball at the 1.
Ropes this one to the end zone, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Marcus Coleman managed to disrupt things. He got in there and he smacked that pass away. Great D.
That's his 3rd batted ball, and he is doing his part, that is for sure.
Nice to see aggressive D like that, Dan.
Second down, goal to go.
Bettis shows us how to run aggressive in a big way. Whoop. That's how you do a stiff arm, baby.
That was his second rushing touchdown of the day. Not a bad day at the office so far.
That's typical production for him, Dan. He's that kind of player.
Now the point after, and it's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Reed booms a beauty here. Black decides to take it out of the end zone. Tackled at the 25.
Fabian Black caught the ball in the end zone and had a big run out of it. Saying no to the touchback was a risk, Dan, but it paid off.
The Texans offense has to score here. This drive will start at their own 25-yard line. Carr rifles this one hard over the middle, and it falls incomplete.
Andre Johnson had that ball in his hands on that play, and then he just dropped it.
The incompletions keep piling up, and even here in the second quarter, it doesn't seem to be improving.
Not at all. They're just not getting it together. The timing, the routes, the protection, nothing.
No dice, and it falls incomplete.
Corey Bradford muffed an almost guaranteed catch there, and as a receiver, you have to carry your weight and make the play. They don't come much more catchable than that one.
That would have set up a very manageable third and short play, Peter, but they couldn't sync up on that one.
That's a tough break.
Carr unloads this to the right sideline, and it's tipped. Incomplete. That will bring up fourth down.
Dwayne Washington swatted that one away cleanly. The receiver didn't have a prayer in getting that one.
Well, the D holds tight on third and long and forces an incompletion. That was a good call by the defensive coordinator.
It sure was. Perfect D for that situation.
And it will bring up fourth down. Stanley gets the snap and punts it away. Randall L. fields it at the 31. Brought down at the 37.
Flipping. Number 99, defense. 15-yard penalty, first down.
Brett Kiesel flips his man here, and you'll be able to see this one easily. There's the block in the back. Can't do that.
The Steelers come out on offense and are well ahead. They have yet another shot to score and start this drive at their own 22-yard line. Bettis has his number called on first down and chews up about 4 on the play.
Second and
Look at the numbers generated on the ground. That is impressive.
Bettis chews up 9 yards, and that brings up first down.
Bettis earned every inch of turf he got on that play with that stiff arm.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chains.
Great execution.
First down, 3 wideouts in the game.
Ball at the Steelers' 35-yard line.
Bettis gets the toss and runs into traffic. Clemens tackles him behind the line of scrimmage.
Charlie Clemens was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down. Bettis gains 8 yards, and that will bring up third down.
Dan Kreider steps up and shows why the fullback is such a key part of this offense.
That play doesn't happen unless he does his job.
And he delivers, so throw a little love his way.
A great job to move the ball and get themselves into a 3rd and short situation. This is a critical play for this drive.
Yeah, now, Dan, they can just fall forward and make the play.
Sounds easy, Peter, but we'll see if they can pull it off.
Wow, those are nice stats. Way to carry the ball.
Bettis carries it yet again and passes the line. Stopped at the 48. That will bring up 1st down.
Jerome Bettis lowered his shoulder on that play and created some extra yards.
A big gain on 3rd, and they will easily move the chain.
Perfect call for the situation, Dan. No trouble in getting the 1st.
1st down, 10 yards to go. Bettis carries it yet again and takes it upfield. Tackled, and the clock will continue to run. It will be 1st down.
Matt Stevens couldn't get to his man until well after he had passed the markers. There's the stop. Without that, I wonder how much farther he could have gone.
That's his 2nd tackle so far. Unloads this one to the left, and the catch is made well past the markers for a 1st down.
Tommy Maddox rolled the dice by targeting the receiver with 2 defenders near him. Let the pass click, and they'll move the ball.
Nice pass, Peter, and he's really lining up the stat sheet.
Oh, you got it. So far, he's got 68 yards and no interceptions.
The Steelers take their 1st time out.
Hey, Dan, look there. Way to pick up yards after the 1st hit.
Maddox uncorks this to the left sideline, and this one is incomplete.
Hines Ward had that ball in his hands on that play, and then he just dropped it.
That's his 1st drop, and it is not often you see that from him.
No, normally he's pretty sure-handed there.
3rd down and 4 wideouts in the game. They couldn't connect on this one. Incomplete.
Pass interference, number 26, defense. The ball is placed on the spot of the foul. Automatic 1st down.
Matt Stevens gets a little too physical with his man here, as you can see. Oh, way too much. That's a good pass interference call.
They hand the 3rd down conversion over with an unforgivable penalty. Those are silly mistakes that can come back to haunt you.
Definitely. You just can't do that.
Maddox fires this one over the middle, and it's caught for a touchdown.
Touchdown, Steelers.
Hines Ward is wearing 2 defenders like earrings on this play. Watch how he handles it. Beautiful job for the completion.
They score again, and they are starting to pull away here.
Yes, they are, Dan. They've got a nice pad now. If they stay focused, this game is theirs.
Here's the point after, and it's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Reed kicks this one away. Black fields it all the way back at the 1. Tackled at the 23.
Avian Black got a very respectable return off that nice kickoff there, Dan.
The Texans are fading fast and are in need of a score. Their offense will start this vital drive at their own 23-yard line. Baxter catches it in the flat and tackled, and the clock will continue to run.
Casey Hampton targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down. Carr throws a heater, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Aaron Smith put the brakes on that play without any help. Man, he had that zone locked down.
That play would have set up a manageable 3rd and short.
But instead, they forced the incompletion. That's how the D is supposed to play.
3rd down, 1 man down. Logan hammers the receiver and forces him to drop the ball. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down.
Troy Polamalu played his coverage very snug, and as a result, the pass was incomplete.
Well, the D holds tight on 3rd and long and forces an incompletion. That was a good call by the defensive coordinator.
Well, it sure was. Perfect D for that situation.
And it will bring up 4th down. Stanley takes the long snap and punts it away. Randall fair catches it at the 40.
Antoine Randall decided not to become the spam in a kicking squad sandwich, wisely signaling for the fair catch.
The Steelers offense takes the field with the clock at 6. Bettis takes it across the line of scrimmage and heads wide right. Eventually runs out of bounds at the 41. First down.
Jerome Bettis runs wild on this one. Look at how he starts racking up yards, heads outside and picks up the first. Finally, he's out of bounds. What a play.
What a run, man. He is generating some great numbers.
Oh, yeah, he's running hard. And up to now, he's got 131 yards on 14 carries.
And that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Steelers in command of this one, 21-0. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN Halftime Report. Boomer?
Thanks, Dan. Welcome, everybody, to the halftime update. Let's quickly highlight the key drives so far. The Texans did absolutely nothing on offense. Their best drive was a 3-and-out that only inched the ball 5 yards on 3 plays. Chad Stanley came in to finish the drive with his first punt of the game. The Steelers did get it into the end zone, however. They demonstrated their offensive skill by roaring the ball 79 yards on 10 plays. Hines Ward finished the drive off with a nice catch for his first TD. And now for my hot-at-the-half player. The bus, Jerome Bettis, ran like a runaway freight train. And with no sign of him slipping off the tracks, I gotta think he can easily carry his team to a win. And that'll do it from the Bristol studios. See you later. Let's go back now to the game with Dan and Peter.
Thank you, Chris, and welcome back to Heinz Field. The Texans will get the ball first here in the second half, and they are going to need a bunch of scores to get back into this one. Currently, they're down 21-0. Let's get down to the field and the action. Reed kicks it off to begin the second half. Davis fields the second half kickoff at the 3. Dragged down at the 29.
Dominic Davis got a very respectable return off that nice kickoff there, Dan.
The Texans haven't got much out of their offense recently, and we'll see if they can get back on track here. This drive begins at their own 29-yard line. It's intercepted. Breaks a tackle. He's in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Steelers.
Odell picks off the ball, and he's going all the way. Nobody can stop him. Man, I hope his mom's got the VCR going.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you got to love D like that.
Here's the extra point, and it's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Reed kicks it off. Davis fields the kickoff at the 3. Breaks free. Hunted down at the 35.
Dominic Davis is put back a little by the length of this kick. But, brother, he more than makes up for it with a huge run. You can't coach that.
The Texans were intercepted last time out. We'll see what happens here. We'll start at their 35-yard line. Carr rifles it out left side and... Second down, just a single receiver on the field.
Texans, 38-yard line.
Mack gets the handoff and heads out right. Stopped at the 42. Picks up about 2, and that will bring up fourth down.
White Logan just planted the ball carrier in the turf short of the markers. But the only thing that's going to grow there is the D's morale.
That's his second tackle so far. Stanley gets ready to punt this away. Stanley takes the snap and punts it away. Randall L. fields the punt at the 16. Tackled at the 17.
Antoine Randall L. got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
The Steelers send their offense out on the field and will start this drive at their own 17-yard line. Bettis carries it for the 15th time and gains about 3 yards.
Oh, look at those numbers. That's how to get it done on the ground. Bettis will get the carry on second down and maybe picks up 1 on the play. Jerome Bettis traveled in his blocker's wake back there, but the defense really didn't give up much.
Not a lot of room on that play. It will be third down. Burris goes in motion. Simmons gets the sack way back at the 15. Fourth down coming up.
Jason Simmons moved this offense back a few with a great sack in the backfield. That was a great call.
Peter forced the loss of yardage on third, and now they face a 4th and long. How do you rate that defensive performance?
How about A+, 2 thumbs up, 5 stars. It's all good, baby.
Miller lines up deep in his own territory to punt it away. Miller takes the snap and punts it away. Davis takes it at the 44. Brought down at the 47.
Dominic Davis didn't have much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he couldn't respond to that really nice punt.
The Texans start this one on the center logo at their 47-yard line. Carr Throws a bullet here, and it's incomplete.
Stacy Mack had that one come right to him back there. You have to catch those passes, baby.
He couldn't hold on to that one, and maybe that's why they don't throw to him that often.
No, he's more of a runner than a target out of the backfield.
Ball Texans, 47-yard line.
Gaffney goes in motion. Bradford snags the dart right sideline and tries to get free. Touchdown.
Corey Bradford has just one guy on him and proves that may not be enough, Dan.
There's the catch. Peter, does the D want to double up on him now?
Well, maybe, unless they've got a guy with 4 arms on the bench who's willing to take him on.
Finally, they get a touchdown, Peter, but it really took them a while.
Ryan, it still doesn't look it. They are way down.
Chad Stanley, hold.
Now the extra point, and it's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Brown kicks this one away.
Mays could have played it safe with the touchback, but he had a monster run out of the end zone back there. You can't coach that.
The Steelers stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at the 31-yard line. Maddox throws a beauty to the right side, and it's off. Incomplete.
Plaxico burst, muffed an almost guaranteed catch there. And as a receiver, you have to carry your weight and make the play. They don't come much more catchable than that one.
That's the third incompletion his way, Peter.
Yeah, and he's starting to look a little frustrated down there, too.
Second down, 2 receivers to the left. Ward catches it left sideline, and that's good for 6.
Hines Ward had nobody on him. The quarterback saw it and got the ball to him.
That's broken kind of a cold streak. Dom Capers is not happy with that call, and he's going to challenge it.
Houston's challenging when the pass was caught inbounds.
This is their first challenge of the game, and even if they lose this one, they still have one challenge left.
Dan, when we check out the replay here, we should be able to see if the catch was made prior to going out of bounds. I'd call that incomplete. It doesn't look like he got both feet into me, but we'll see what they say.
After review, the pass has been ruled incomplete. The catch was made out of bounds. Houston will not be charged a timeout. Third down.
You can tell he's pleased with the call. Very pleased, in fact. Great shot of one of the more animated coaches in the business.
Third and 10. Ball Steelers, 31-yard line.
Ward catches it over the middle, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Aaron Glenn gets there to make the stop, but he couldn't close quick enough. Nice tackle, but they still get it past the markers.
That's his 3rd tackle of the game. Clemens crushes him behind the line at the 39.
Charlie Clemens targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up 2nd down. 2nd down with the tight end right. Foreman tips it away on the coverage. Incomplete.
Jay Foreman swatted that one away cleanly. The receiver didn't have a prayer in getting that one.
That is their 4th batted ball. Tell you, we've seen a number of good defensive plays from this squad.
We sure have. We'll see if they can keep it up, though.
Mays goes in motion. Maddox rifles this one hard over the middle, and it's knocked away from the receiver, incomplete.
Jay Foreman did a brilliant job keeping watch over his zone. That pass didn't have a chance.
They have really gotten after the ball as a team today. That is their 5th batted ball.
Nice, aggressive D.
Miller lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Miller takes the long snap and punts it away. Davis fields the punt at the 23. Dragged down at the 25. And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. The Steelers in command of this one, 28-7. The Texans offense will start this drive at their own 25-yard line. Logan makes the hit in the backfield.
Mike Logan targeted the ball carrier early, but didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
Bradford hauls it in right side and gains about 12 yards.
Let's break down the quarterback here. Second-year man out of Fresno State, and an arm that can make the plays when he needs to. He's a flashy guy running the show here. He can come up big. Keep an eye on him.
Mack gets the call on 3rd down and picks up the 1st down.
Stacey Mack played smart and used his blockers to perfection on that last play.
A nice play, and with only a short distance to the 1st, they put it together and make it happen.
Yeah, 3rd and short always looks easy, but it's not, Dan. That's good execution.
1st down with a split backfield. Alexander puts a leg on the receiver and separates him from the ball. Incomplete.
Aaron Smith with the cover. Second and 10. Ball Texans, 37-yard line.
Carr zings it to the right side, and it's incomplete.
Mike Logan closed in from the zone and forced the incompletion.
That'll give us a 3rd down, and the defense was ready for that call.
Well played, and a good job of not giving up the short pass.
Bradford mishandles this one and drops it incomplete. That will bring up 4th down.
Corey Bradford dropped the ball so fast there, you'd think it bit him on the thumb or something.
Peter, in 3rd down situations, they have not been successful at all with the pass. This play was more proof.
Boy, 3rd is such a crucial down, Dan. And when you don't convert, it really hurts.
Carr unloads this to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. They will turn the ball over on down.
Dwayne Washington was sitting back in the zone waiting for the pass, and then closes enough to force the incompletion. Nice job.
They don't convert on 4th down, Peter, pretty much squelching any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
Yeah, they needed at least a field goal off that one. Let's just say a comeback is going to be very difficult.
The Steelers offense takes the field. They're in command, and they'll probably look to take time off the clock. They will start at the 37-yard line. Bettis carries it for the 18th time and heads upfield, tackled at the 29.
Oliver Ross steps up and does some first-rate blocking on that play. Beautiful. Now the ball carrier can just follow in his wake.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a second and short situation.
Yeah, great play, and now they have a bunch of options on what to try next.
Second and
Wow,
3.
those are nice stats. Way to carry the ball.
Gains 10 yards on the play, and that brings up first down.
Well, that was a nice run back there. He really chewed up some yards.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chain.
Great execution.
First down, and they line up with 3 tight ends. Bettis will get the carry on first down and heads out right. Breaks the tackle. Eventually runs out at the 8. That will bring up first down.
Jerome Bettis picks up a bundle on this play. Takes a trip to the outside, past the markers, keeps going. And finally, out of bounds. Great play.
He gets another call, and he's carried the offense on his shoulders for these last 3 plays.
Hey, until it stops working, there's no reason to look elsewhere.
Bettis dodges this one way out right and gets the touchdown.
Touchdown, Steelers.
Jerome Bettis does a tremendous dive at the end of this key play. Watch this. A+ effort and the presence of mind to dive forward. Awesome job.
Peter, while he's used to being in the end zone, this is a great day even for him.
I love it. What a player.
157. Here's the extra point, and it's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Reed rockets this one deep. Black decides to take it out of the end zone. Tackled at the 21.
Fabian Black took it out of the end zone, and while it may have been a little risky, he gets out close to the 20, so it all comes out in the wash on that play.
The Texans start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 1:52. This one will fall incomplete.
Andre Johnson looked like he was all over that one, but it just got away somehow. Tough incompletion.
Another incompletion, and they still can't get it done through the air. And now that we're in the fourth quarter, Peter, it doesn't look like things are going to change.
No, it's a day to forget, that's for sure.
Second down, 3 wideouts in the game. Carr gets all of his arm into this pass, and it's off, incomplete. Third down, the clock is stopped at 1:46. This pass will fall harmlessly to the ground, and it's incomplete. It'll be fourth down.
Jabbar Gaffney had that one come right to him back there. You have to catch those passes, baby.
Peter, I don't understand that call. They wouldn't have gotten much at all, even if it was complete. Fourth down, either way.
Yeah, not the right decision in my opinion.
Dawson goes in motion. Unloads this to the right sideline, and the reception is made for a first and more. Runs out, and they keep the drive alive. First down at the 45. That will obviously bring up the first down.
First and 10. Ball at the 45.
Mack catches it in the flat and is at the 40. The Texans take their first timeout. Second down, both wideouts to the right.
Ball at the 36-yard line.
Carr throws a beauty to the right side, and it's tipped incomplete.
Jason Gilden got himself in prime position to bat away that football before the receiver even had a shot at it.
On second down, they try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up third down.
Nice pressure that time.
Third down. The clock is stopped at 1:28. Scott puts a lick on the receiver and separates him from the ball. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Chad Scott had superb coverage on that play. No wonder it was incomplete.
That was a fantastic job by the defense to stop what would have been a first down.
I love to see Big D on third and short situations. Fourth down, defenses love to hear that from the refs.
Carr really rifles this pass, and it's intercepted. Stopped at the 31.
Polamalu does a great job reacting when he sees the passes off base and steps in to catch it. The snow can be such a wild card in the passing game.
Well, that's their second interception of the game, and stingy is appearing to be the motto for their defense.
Yeah, either that or give me the ball.
The Steelers' offense is on the field, and they can wrap up the game. They'll start at the 31-yard line. Rips him. The Texans will take a timeout. That's their second. Second down, 11 yards to go.
Ball at the Steelers' 30-yard line.
Bettis punches this one left of center, and he's... The Texans take a timeout. That's their final one. Third down. The clock is stopped at 1:09.
Steelers, 37-yard line.
Is at the 50, eventually pushed out of bounds at the 50. It will be first down.
Matt Stevens is a dollar short and a day late there. Huge yardage by the time he gets him there. There's the push out of bounds. You've got to challenge the ball carrier quicker than that.
That's his second tackle so far.
Down, east and west. Party, yeah, party, yeah, we're about to party, yeah.
Maddox takes a knee, and the clock will tick down.
Second and 11. Ball at the Steelers' 49-yard line.
Maddox takes a knee, and the clock will tick down. And that will do it for tonight's game. Steelers come out on top 35-7. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.